Right now, while everyone's obsessing over Bitcoin's next move, Internet Computer is quietly building something institutional investors can't ignore. Dolphins are accumulating, the charts are tightening, and a $10 target just appeared on analysts' radar. This could be the setup nobody's watching until it's too late. Welcome back to the channel. If you're serious about catching altcoin breakouts before they explode, you're in the right place. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next move. Let's dive in. Internet Computer is trading at $3.97 right now. Over the last week, it's down 2.8%. Not exactly screaming moon mission, right? But sometimes the quietest consolidations lead to the loudest breakouts. Trading volume sits at $80.22 million in the last 24 hours, and its market cap holds steady at $2.14 billion. On the surface, this looks like just another altcoin chopping sideways. But when you zoom out and look at what's happening beneath price action, the picture gets interesting. We're talking whale accumulation, structural shifts, and real-world adoption metrics that most traders are completely ignoring. Here's where things get spicy. According to crypto analyst Dandar Donald's Trades, ICP has been stuck in a prolonged downtrend for weeks, respecting a descending trend line like it's got a restraining order. But recently, something changed. Price action flattened. The breakdown momentum cooled. Selling pressure is weakening, and that's when smart money starts circling. The current price sits just above a prior liquidity sweep. Basically, the market shook out weak hands and is now forming what looks like a bottoming structure. There's a well-defined accumulation zone between $3.70 and $4.40, marked by tight sideways movement and reduced volatility. Translation: buyers are absorbing supply while refusing to let the price drop further. And check this out, there's a blue box liquidity wick beneath this zone. That's trader speak for capitulation event. The panic sellers already hit the exit. Now price is compressing inside this range, and historically that kind of compression is rocket fuel for the next directional move. So, where's this thing headed? If ICP breaks convincingly above the accumulation range, a Donald's Trades identifies multiple targets. First resistance zone, $4.40 to $4.60. Nothing too crazy, but mid-range targets hit $6 to $7, where previous range-bound reactions sit, and if momentum really kicks in, the ultimate target is $10. A strong resistance area that would represent a 153% gain from current levels. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cool chart, bro, but what's the fundamental case? Glad you asked. According to Matter Party Hat's ICP, Internet Computer is currently the top Layer 1 blockchain by daily transactions. A token terminal chart from November 29, 2025, shows ICP clocking approximately 350 million transactions versus Solana's 250 million. Before the Solana maxes flood my comments, yes, Solana's non-vote transactions totaled just 64.2 million. Validator vote transactions inflate those totals, which is basically like counting every group chat notification as a separate conversation. ICP's numbers reflect actual network activity, and that matters when you're evaluating real adoption. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about who's buying. A post from Modern02 Hero Zombie highlights a chart from Aridzike Terminal showing ICP holdings by Dolphin wallets, those holding between 1,000 and 5,000 ICP. These mid-tier investors increased their holdings from about 20.5 million ICP in May 2025 to over 21.3 million by late November. That's a steady climb during a price recovery phase, and honestly, it's significant. In crypto slang, dolphins are the moderate holders who often signal emerging bullish momentum before larger whales or retail pile in. Think Bitcoin's 2021 run-up. Dolphins accumulated quietly while everyone else chased meme coins. Then whales followed. Then retail FOMO'd in at the top. We might be watching that cycle repeat with ICP right now, except you're early enough to position before the crowd arrives. Here's my take. Now let's add some real-world context. According to ICP Hub Egypt, ICP Hub Egypt recently hosted the Caffeine AI reveal event in Cairo. This is part of a global series showcasing AI-driven app development on the Internet Computer blockchain. Universities, officials, and community members showed up to see live demos of Caffeine AI, a platform that lets users create full web apps via natural language chat. No coding required, no central cloud dependencies. This is happening in San Francisco, Lisbon, Cairo, everywhere. A 70-second video montage from the event shows speaker presentations, live demos, and genuinely enthusiastic crowds. Egypt is positioning itself as an emerging hub for decentralized tech innovation in the MENA region, and ICP is at the center of it. Why does this matter? Because real-world adoption is what separates long-term winners from flash-in-the-pan altcoins. You can have the prettiest chart in the world, but if nobody's building on your blockchain, you're just gambling on technicals. ICP is different. It's processing more daily transactions than Solana. Developers are building AI tools on it. Regional hubs are hosting events to educate universities and officials. That's grassroots momentum. Let's talk strategy. If you're considering an entry, the $3.70 to $4.40 accumulation zone is your sweet spot. A break above $4.40 with volume would confirm the reversal. Set alerts for that level. If we see a decisive move above resistance, the mid-range targets at $6 to $7 become realistic within weeks, not months. And if macro conditions align, Bitcoin stabilizes, altcoin season kicks off, that $10 target isn't just hopium, it's a measured move based on prior resistance zones and Fibonacci extensions. But here's the flip side. If ICP breaks below $3.70, this accumulation thesis falls apart. That blue box liquidity wick I mentioned earlier, it's the line in the sand. Below that, you're looking at further downside, potentially retesting lower supports around $3 or even $2.50. Risk management is everything. Don't marry your bags. Let the chart tell you when you're wrong. My honest opinion, ICP is honestly one of the most underrated Layer 1 projects in the current market cycle. It's got transaction metrics that, well, rival or even exceed Solana. It's got developers building real applications, not just DeFi forks and NFT casinos. It's got regional hubs that are educating the next generation of blockchain users. And yeah, it's got a chart that's compressing tighter than a spring. When that spring releases, early holders are going to look like geniuses. Am I saying ICP is a guaranteed winner? Absolutely not. Crypto is ruthless. Narratives shift, markets dump, whales manipulate. But if you're building a diversified altcoin portfolio for the next leg up, ICP deserves some serious consideration. The risk reward at $3.95 is compelling, especially with clearly defined support and resistance levels to manage your trade. All right. That's the breakdown. ICP is sitting in an accumulation zone with dolphins loading up, transaction metrics just crushing competitors, and real-world adoption spreading across global hubs. The chart's coiled, the fundamentals are solid, and the targets are mapped out. $6, $7, maybe even $10 if everything aligns. If you found this analysis valuable, check out my other videos where I break down hidden gems before they pump. Drop a comment below with your ICP price prediction, and let's see who nails it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. Crypto is volatile, risky, and you can lose everything. Do your own research. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. And always manage your risk. Stay safe out there.